Aloha everyone, I'm Malika Dudley. We're here at Ho'okipa with Matt Miola, and this is not the first time I've met you. I got to interview this guy on Hawaii News Now in 2011 because he won the Intersection contest, which is like this big online surfing video contest. So how's life been since then? That's kind of a big deal. Did it like launch your surfing career?
Yeah, no, life's been amazing ever since then. That was like the start of everything for me, so it's been great.
What would you describe as everything for you? What's life like for Matt Miola?
Just the start of my surfing career. So since then, it's basically been the life of like pro surfing, traveling, filming, living the dream.
Living the dream, folks. And in case you don't know, this guy happens to be one of the world's best aerial surfers. That's when you do airs and tricks when you're surfing,
Yeah.
right? So the reason we're talking to him today is because he just pretty much invented a new flip thing. I don't know, what do you call it?
I'm calling it the Spindle 540. You can call it whatever you want. I don't know.
Well, you'll see some of the footage on this interview. Now, can you kind of describe it to us in layman's terms? You know, not all of our audience at Maui now are surfers. So if you can tell us kind of what happens to your body, what's in your mind, and how do you do this trick?
Well, basically, you launch off the top of the wave, and your body does like a corkscrew rotation, and then like with a 540 degrees, and then you land back on the wave and ride out.
So that's more than one full turn.
Yeah.
Okay. And a corkscrew is?
It's like this. It's not quite a backflip, and it's not quite a cartwheel. I don't know. It's like a side flip thing.
What I love about your description is when you read the reaction of other like professional skateboarders and snowboarders, they kind of describe it the same way. They're like, I can't really describe exactly what it is, but it's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's definitely a trippy looking move and not a rotation that most people see very often.
Bob Burnquist and Mark McMorrow, they both said that it was the best aerial surfing trick they've ever seen. What's your reaction to reaction like that?
Well, that's amazing because I grew up looking up to Bob Burnquist. He's like my favorite skateboarder. And then Mark McMorris, he's like one of the best snowboarders in the world. So coming from them, that's pretty cool, you know.
My apologies that I said Mark McMorris.
No worries.
Prego brain. All right, so we're talking about this because you just launched a new video.
Yep.
And really, that's kind of where your surfing career has gone, is into video and cinematography and, really capturing, this movie especially, capturing the beauty of Maui. It's called Home. Should I assume that the entire thing is filmed on Maui?
Yeah, the whole thing's on Maui, so that's why we called it Home. And when we were making it, that was kind of our idea, to like make this really cool video that's not only surf footage from home, but really beautiful, like time-lapse shots and just Maui scenery, you know?
Yeah, and Stab, Surfer Magazine, Surfline, I mean, everyone's really been jumping on the boat and, has high praise for this video and your moves. What has that kind of response been for you and your family?
Well, my mom's like, she loves it. she's online all the time, like, oh, look at this, look at who posted it. But it's been great for me too, but I try not to pay attention too much to all that stuff. I just enjoy making the videos and filming them, and what everyone else thinks is, it's their opinion. I just hope they like it.
Such a humble local boy. I love it. What school did you go?
Haiku school, and then I did a lot of online school, and then King K.
Nice. Okay, getting back to your trick. What's the difficulty level? If you're going to go 1 to 10.
Difficulty level. It was like, for me, I don't know if I'll ever do it again. I hope I can. For me, it was the most difficult thing I've ever done, but we'll see. You just need the right conditions, and everything has to line up. So it's just one of those things that it's like almost like a once in a lifetime sort of thing, like a hole in one or something. But I don't know. I'll probably be the rest of my career will be trying to better that. So hopefully in the future I'll be able to do that.
When you landed it, what was that feeling like for you? Like, were you trying to land it?
Well, yeah, I try to land everything, but I was just blown away. I couldn't believe it actually happened. That's why I threw my hands up, like in disbelief that it actually happened, and I couldn't stop smiling probably for a week after that. It was the best feeling in the world. I don't know, it might be hard for people to relate to, but when you like work so hard to like land these tricks and then it finally happens, it's just like, I don't know, it's cool.
It's a good feeling.
Yes, very good.
So I also read that you kind of texted Kelly Slater and John Florence, kind of, give them a little dig. They're the other two that are right up there with Matt and doing all of these tricks.
Yeah, I look up to both of them a lot, and they're both good friends of mine. John's like one of my best friends, so we're always trading off texts with like, moves we've done and stuff. So I'll send him something and he always sends me something that's better. So this one I was like, oh, here, take this. But he still had some wise words, like, oh, he teased me, but it was funny.
What did Kelly say?
It was funny. It was like this, it was a group text. So Kelly was like, oh, you should have fully landed it, because I went like this and then I just kind of fell over after instead of like fully trying to ride it out. And then him and John were like teasing each other, and it was funny, just friendly camaraderie.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. What I also love is the story behind the board. So did you shape this?
Yes, this, should I pick it up?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. This is the board that it happened on. And yeah, it's the fourth board I ever made, right there, number 4. It's not the prettiest board, but I've been getting into, making a few boards with a couple of friends of mine, and I actually smashed the tail really bad at the end. So at the end of the video, if you see it, I'm like freaking out on the rocks, like so excited about what just happened, and then I dropped the board, and that's the end of it. I could probably fix it, but I'll just keep it at home and hang it on my wall and retire it.
That's what my next question was going to be. I think that's a cool, you'll have a cool story to tell for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it's a funny little ending to the video, and I thought it was cool that it was on a board I made, so.
Awesome. Has anyone else tried to do your trick and landed it since you've done it?
No, not yet. I hope someone does it. I mean, I think that'd be cool if it was a trick that kind of catches on and people start doing it. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, definitely someone that's innovative and kind of breaking ground, especially in the world of aerial surfing. I'm Malika Dudley for Maui Now. Check out the video. This is Matt Miola from Ho'okipa. Ahui ho.